Hey, time for the July 2002 pickups video. As you can see, there's quite a bit to show off. Of course, some of these you've already seen in the July Unbox-a-Palooza video, starting with, of course, the first G.I. Joe Classified I unboxed in a year. We've got this sweet, sexy new Storm Shadow with the V1 look, with no pins, but a lot of detail on the leather straps, textures on the white gi. It's great, but I am a bit sad because for the longest time I did have the Arctic Missions one, and I actually got him pretty quickly. I remember trading a Cobra Trooper, the Target one, for him, so I was able to get one of them without the internet, this Amazon exclusive, and I kind of got used to him. Sure, I was kind of a placeholder until I got the V1 one, but this is a good figure in his own right. I'm going to hang on to him in case I got to do like toy photography showing Storm Shadow with what he was wearing while he was with the Joes. But yeah, we got Storm Shadow. We got Sakura Kinomoto again, one of the most adorbs anime character ever, and her buddy Kira Barros. And of course, unboxed Chitara, who finally showed up after over a year of delays. A lot of Thundercats fans are kind of disappointed, and I can kind of see why, but what can you do, really? Chitara's design is very basic. What could you really do? It's not going to be like Classified, they're going to put textures on the fabric and make her ultra-realistic and everything. So I really can't see what more they could have done with Chitara. But yeah, we had Sakura Kinomoto, we had Chitara, but adding to July's Ladies' Night, I picked up Catwoman. This is one of the old Mattel ones, specifically from a Walmart exclusive 5-pack from 2009. I figure I had 6 other Batman villains, but if I'm going to add any more, you need Catwoman, because she's such an important part of Bruce Wayne's life, and let's face it, my villains shelf for Marvel DC comic villains is kind of a sausage fest, so yeah, I've got this sexy pinkish purple cat suit, but there is a lot of detail. I mean, if the camera will focus, it's not really focusing, but just like Storm Shadow over there, there's a lot of texturing on like her leather belt. There's some shading here and there. Like details of the zippers. Are there wrinkles? Oh yeah, there's wrinkles here on the shoulders. So yeah, there's a lot of detail here. I would have liked one where it lets Catwoman let her hair down, but there was really none good in the 6-inch scale like that. Though I do kind of wish there was like one of the 6-inch scale for the new Batman movie where Zoe Kravitz's depiction, because that was one of the best versions of Catwoman I've seen on the big screen, bar none. It's like blows away Anne Hathaway, and even though I grew up all nostalgic for Michelle Pfeiffer and her bad hair and makeup at the end of Batman Returns, I mean, Zoe Kravitz just crushed it. But now I got a good comics-inspired Catwoman for the shelf. And I also picked up Masterpiece Scale Arcee, though this is not the Tomi Takara one or whatever. This is the third-party one, which when the Zeta version, which in the Transformers community is considered the absolute worst one. And I can see why in some places, like these interchangeable hands, I really can't get them shoved in all the way. And her head is kind of small in comparison to the rest of the body, and there are a lot of complaints about what she transforms into. I'm not going to show it here, but Transformers fans complain it's like only half a car. Yeah, it does look funky, but it kind of reminds me of a BMW Z4, you know? It works. It's kinda. It's like, it turns into a roadster, whatever. And this feels like a big, solid, sturdy figure. And the height. I wanted, again, since I display my Transformers along with my ponies and Joes, I need her absolutely towering over them. And at nearly 8 inches, she towers even over Gung-Ho. So that was important. And Discord, too. So yeah, that's it for the figures, but what else did I get in July? Oh yeah, I actually picked up a book. Yeah, a bit of nostalgia trip, something I remember seeing in my youth, but of course my parents wouldn't let me buy it. Beavis and Butthead's Encyclopedia. It seems fitting, I get it, since they've come back and, like, do the universe and they got their own streaming series now. It's just all sorts of stupid stuff. It's like, let's see if I can find something good. History of heavy metal, them is Kiss, and Guns N' Roses. What else we got? All sorts of weird stuff. And this is good for a nostalgic read. And then, of course, plenty of games. Since I'm buying Thundercats figures now, I figured, since I saw it at the flea market, just buy the game. It was only $15. Yes, I know it's terrible. I'm pretty sure this was reviewed by Jim Steph Sterling. I think I remember they just ripped it to shreds, like a friggin' scratching post, but $15 added to the collection. And I got some other things. Come on, that's one problem with the Storm Shadow. That bow comes off way too easily. Oh yeah. This is one I remember from my youth, but I don't remember really playing it because I'm more for arcadey racers. This was something my dad had, and he just loves NASCAR, but brother in a fit of rage destroyed the disc, so I decided, yeah, I'll grab it again. I mean, the data should still be on the Xbox's hard drive. I still have my old data for the original Halo and Sonic Heroes, and since they had a sale going on, I picked up this. If there's any DLC, hopefully I pick it up before the shop closes for good. I mean, it's got more than Batman going on. You got all his buddies, all the other villains. I mean, sounds like fun. And lastly, some movies. Let's see if I can... Nope. Thought I could grab them without knocking them over. Get them back up. Come on, Sakura. Alright. Yeah, last time I showed off Batman and Spider-Man, but for this, I needed to... These were two original movies to come out in theaters this year that impressed me. Well, not really impressed me, but at least this was good, stupid fun. I mean, come on. It's Roland Emmerich. I mean... Independence Day, Day After Tomorrow, 1998 Godzilla, it's gonna be this big, loud, dumb, goofy fun. The sci-fi aspect, it's nothing we haven't seen before in other sci-fi epics, but whatever, it was done. And then, of course, there was this mind-bending movie, which was like, oh yeah, we have the Spider-Man multiverse thing in live action, we have Doctor Strange 2 about the multiverse. Well, this movie produced by the Avengers directors, the Russo brothers, and Michelle Yeoh, they all go, hey, hold our beers, and they came out with this mind-bending movie. Yeah, it was quite something, so I had to get physical copies of that and Moonfall. And that's just about it for the month of July in 2022. Thanks for tuning in and putting up with this rather dull, minimalistic setup. Hope you enjoyed.